Hey guys, welcome back on this channel. Today, I will be talking about the origins of Spider-Man, and how it became one of the most loved superhero. So without further delay, let's start with the video. Spider-Man, comic book character who was the original everyman superhero. In Spider-Man's first story, in Marvel Comics' Amazing Fantasy, number 15, American teenager Peter Parker, a poor sickly orphan, is bitten by a radioactive spider. As a result of the bite, he gains superhuman strength, speed, and agility along with the ability to cling to walls. Writer Stan Lee and illustrator Steve Ditko created Spider-Man as a filler story for a cancelled anthology series. At the time, a teenage lead hero was unheard of in comic books. However, young readers responded powerfully to Peter Parker, prompting an ongoing title and, ultimately, a media empire, including video games, several animated and one live-action television series, a live-action film franchise, and a Broadway musical. Spider-Man was a radical departure from the established conventions of the comic book superhero. He was a teenage character who was not relegated to sidekick status beside an older, more experienced hero. In addition to enhanced speed and strength, Parker also possessed a precognitive spider sense that alerted him to approaching dangers. Using his inborn scientific talents, Parker synthesized a unique adhesive web fluid and built a pair of wrist-mounted web shooters that enabled him to shape the webbing into various useful forms. He also designed and sewed the web-festooned red and blue costume that quickly became Spider-Man's most visible trademark. However, Marvel publisher Martin Goodman was not initially receptive to the idea of a teen hero taking center stage, nor did he want to accept Spider-Man's neuroses, romantic deficiencies, and chronic concerns about money. Goodman also thought that the audience would be repelled by the character's spider motif. Fortunately, Lee's instincts prevailed. Spider-Man's debut in Amazing Fantasy was an immediate and resounding success. From the beginning, Spider-Man's behavior deviated significantly from the prevailing superheroic norms. Instead of selflessly dedicating his superhuman gifts to crime fighting, or the general betterment of humankind, the newly empowered Spider-Man cashes in on his talents by becoming a television celebrity. After his first performance before the cameras, he refuses to stop a robber from stealing the television station's studio box office receipts. Spider-Man's world abruptly collapses a few days later when a burglar murders his uncle, Ben Parker, leaving Peter's and May now his only surviving guardian a widow. The grief-stricken Spider-Man tracks down Uncle Ben's killer, only to make the horrible discovery that the murderer is the very same robber he had allowed to escape from the television studio. Spider-Man's origin story closes with a somber narration that permanently sets the series' moral tone. With great power there must also come great responsibility.